Hello, friends. I'm Steve Haynes, and I like to say, this is your life. This is your future. And for all you young, coming up new friends, this is your chance to think, to look outside, to walk outside, and to speak to one another. Let's put the games down for just a second so we can understand how important meeting, greeting, and saying hello to each other is. When you say hello, things come true. When you shake a hand, dreams happen. But when you speak what you feel from the inside out, all things are possible. Let's have a quick chat. Not about me, but about you and all the possibilities a young person has. I'm Steve Haynes, and let's start this conversation right now. Welcome. It's your turn. Wow. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm Steve Haynes, and I'm very happy to be here today with my friends. And I'm truly honored to call you my friends. I'm from the city by the bay, San Francisco, California. We're famous for our great sourdough bread, our super oishi soup. The most beautiful is Golden Gate Bridge, and the best TV show that everyone in this audience knows, Full House. So now that you've already learned about me, do you mind if I sit down? Thank you. Now, you just saw me on a video. You didn't see these shoes. You didn't see this hat. And you didn't see this jacket. But it's the same person. I'm the same person. There or here or outside there. So let's stop talking about me. Enough, enough, enough. I adore Steve. But enough of Steve. Now it's time to talk to my friends. And I like to talk to my young friends. What are you doing for your future? How are you planning for your future? I was just in the back room with some amazing new friends. So nice, so fun, so happy. And one of the young little ladies asked me, "Are you nervous?" And I thought about it for a second. Then actually I quickly responded and said, "No, I'm not. And the reason I'm not nervous is because I'm around friends. And when you're around friends, there's no need to be nervous. The most important thing of being around friends, sharing ideas, talking, listening, and thinking about what you want to do." Ouch! I'm hurting because I see so many friends with the game in their hand, on the cell phone, and looking down. Come on, it's okay. I like TikTok too. But you have to remember, there's more to life than just a video game, reading manga, and watching Netflix. We have your future at stake. And your future is the most important thing because your future is helping all of us to grow. Because when one person grows, the community grows. When the community grows, the state grows. And when the state grows, everybody is happy because we share ideas. So, if we're going to talk about ideas, we're going to talk about how we make things happen and what we do and how a young person's future should grow. The first thing, let's all do me a favor. Let's all close our eyes. All the young and the young at heart. Just for a second and think, wow, what do I want to do with my life? How do I want to do it? Who do I have to speak to? What do I have to listen to? And what do I have to share to make all these things possible? Then let's open our eyes and figure out, hey, that time is not the future. Wow, that time is actually now. And how do we accomplish this? By staying home? Mongo? TikTok. I think not. I truly think not. I think it's by what we do. And I think it's by what we do today. How we greet each other, how we share the ideas, and how we speak to one another. I was fortunate enough to just publish a children's book, A Home, and it's called Good Morning. And the reason I wrote this book is because morning is very important. It starts the day. When you start the day, you can start it like this. Oh, I like those shoes. Or you can start it like this, with your eyes open, your thoughts fresh, and your ideas flowing. But they can't flow if you don't speak. They can't flow if you don't share. And they definitely won't work if you're too afraid to listen. Listening is also a big part of life because we can always share an idea, which is great, but we should always be able to listen to an idea. That's also great, but mostly that's also fair. We don't have to look at what someone wears. We should actually look at the person and how the person looks at us. We have to always give respect because it's an important thing in life. Respect also goes by the way you speak. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. May I help you? Please, thank you. And many more helpful words. But if we walk around with the phone in our hand, looking down, talking about, ooh, kutsu daisuki, kutsu daisuki, kutsu daisuki, nothing happens because you're not focusing up. So as we focus up and move happily along in life, the ideas that you have are definitely feasible. And the reason they're feasible is by the things you do. Greeting one another, sharing ideas, not being afraid to shake a hand, but mostly from the joy and the understanding and the caringness that we all share for one another. This makes everything possible. I think the most important thing in life is friendship. You may come from the south side or the east side or the north side or even the west. I don't even know which way that is. But it's the ideas that we share for one another. The dreams are always possible if when we wake up each morning happily. And those that are not happy enough to wake up for different reasons, it's also our responsibility to find ways, to share ways, and give ideas for them to also be able to wake up happily, peacefully, and mostly safely. So my hope for everyone here and who's ever listening, who's ever tired of listening to me, to do me one big favor, just one big favor. Share your ideas because you're young. Be willing and always willing and able to listen and to always want to give back because sometimes we play cards and we look at our hands and we look at the card hands. Wow, it's lucky. But sometimes some neighbor or someone from another country or another side of where you live didn't get the same lucky card hand. So it's our responsibility, not work-wise, not teacher-wise, not even parents-wise, It's our responsibility as friends-wise to share these cards to make everyone feel important, to feel special. So when you look at your cards, even if it's a perfect hand, throw a couple back to make everything like my name, even Stephen. So when you share ideas, you share the hopes, you share the dreams, it always starts by hello. So I'm going to ask everyone in this room to do me a huge favor. And all of you that are listening from wherever you're listening from. Hi, I'm going to ask you all to stand up. Please, stand up. Don't worry about fixing your hair or checking the lipstick. Now, you might know the person next to you because you probably came with that person. So may I ask you to move around? Switch the seats just for a second. You don't have to worry about your bags. You don't have to worry about your purse because Japan's a very safe country. So that's another special thing we have here in Japan. So now I'm going to ask you, say hello to the person next to you. Shake that person's hand. You know what you just done? Can I ask the audience, what did you just do? What did you just do? You said hello. Shake hands. Make a smile. Beautiful answers. You just created new friendships. This is how life has to be. If we sit back and act afraid of one another, what do we gain? If we sit back and laugh at one another, what can come true? If we sit back and stop caring, who are we? So as you're standing up, I'll stand up too. Because I respect you. And the things that we do in life is not just for ourselves. It's for each other. So when you leave this room today, do me one big favor. Always say hello. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.